y'all, it's the Cute Coffee Gal, and I am back with part 64 of my Decades Challenge. We are skipping ahead a few years from the last part, so I'll get you guys all caught up. But in the meantime, please give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. I am doing that giveaway since we hit 1,000 subscribers. The giveaway is for both Strangertown as well as, Strangerville, as well as Island Living, so you don't want to miss that. Details are up on the screen. So we are here in our little tiny house with our lovely Sims, Betty and Leroy. They are just kind of hanging out here. It is actually New Year's Eve, and the year is officially, it's late spring 1964. So we've skipped ahead just a few years from the last part. What happened is that Leroy finished college, so he is now done with university, and he is working as a teacher. Interestingly enough, I know that when you major in the right thing for a specific career, it's supposed to bump you up to a different career level. You know, it's supposed to kind of get you ahead in the career. It didn't do that with Leroy for some reason. He was an economics major, but he started off at the very base level for the teacher career. So I don't know why it did that, but he is up to a teacher level at this point. And then Miss Betty is just like absolutely killing it here. She is the Chief of Justice. She is very high up in her career and is really rocking it out as a judge. So we're very proud of her. And they've also done some work on their aspirations. So we have worked up Betty quite a bit. She now still needs to identify a few more plants and also needs to go befriend the hermit in Granite Falls. So I actually think I might have them go on a camping trip. And actually, this is kind of fun and good timing here. Leroy finished his last aspiration as soulmate. So it's time for us to select a new aspiration for him. I can't remember if there is a new aspiration that comes along with the Eco Lifestyle pack that comes out next week. So I'm actually going to hold off on giving him a new aspiration until we see if there's something in that pack that might work for him. So that's where he is at the moment as well. Their little garden out back is doing quite well. It's winter right now, so not much is growing at the moment. But they do have some things that are still hanging out back here. And I'm trying to think what else has happened in the meantime. Oh, and they have new styles. So here, let me actually show you, because we've, gone forward a few years in time. Their style is changing a little bit. Betty's hair is getting a little bit longer. So yeah, let me show you what they look like in the mid-60s. So this is Betty's new everyday attire. So starting to look a little bit like a hippie, they have not gone full-blown we live on a commune, but they are definitely headed in that direction. This is her evening wear look, her athletics, her nightgown, her party look, and her swimwear, kind of finally hitting that two-piece bathing suit. And then her warm weather, and then she's currently wearing her cold weather. And then we have for Leroy, his hair is getting a little bit longer too. Actually, I don't know, did his hairstyle actually change on all of his outfits? No, it did not. This is what it's supposed to look like. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Okay, weirdly enough, it was only that one outfit that it was wrong on. But this is his daytime wear. He has been in the military up until recently, and so he's kind of slowly loosening up. It's hard to take the military out of the guy, if you know what I mean. So he still looks a little bit, formal's the wrong word, but a little more buttoned up. But he's getting there. So this is his everyday wear. We have his formal wear. We've got his athletics, which really didn't change much. By the way, he is like totally looking ripped. It's kind of ridiculous. His sleepwear's gotten a little more casual. His party wear, his bathing suit, hot weather, and his cold weather. So, just showing you a little bit of what that style change-up looks like. I also went through and updated a couple of other Sims throughout the LP, so as we kind of encounter other people, we might see some other updated styles. So that'll be kind of fun. And they are both, let me get their ages up here. So Leroy is almost an adult and Betty is as well. So They're probably, they're in their careers. They have been doing well as far as all of that goes. And they are probably going to want to start settling down with a family sometime soon, I would imagine. Who is calling here? Oh, that's right. And his student loan payments. So actually, I think he might be able to finish paying this off this time. Make a payment. Here, let's go ahead. You should not be browsing the web. Anyway, yes. So let's go ahead. They have, it's kind of grayed out, so I don't know if you can see it, but they've been saving up quite a bit of money. So I'm actually going to have him just go ahead, pay this off, and be done with it. Yay, student loans are paid. Does he get any kind of buff for that? No, he should get a buff for that, but he doesn't. Oh, well. So they are, like I said, they haven't started their family yet. A lot of that is because of Betty's career. She is working as a judge, and I have a feeling that when she finally does start having kids, she won't be able to work when she's pregnant, and so she'll need to quit her job, which she loves her job. So that's kind of been what the delay is. But I do think that they will probably want to do that sometime in the near future. So we'll just have to kind of see how that goes. Let's actually, let's cross off a few of these New Year's Eve activities, and then let's have them take that little vacation. I think that would be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and, there's some, like, share New Year's spirit. Here, blow horns. We'll blow some horns. They're drinking drinks. I don't know where they got those from, but I have a feeling that that's New Year's related. And do we have this on New Year's? Watch New Year's Eve TV. I don't know that that'll actually do anything, though, since it's not midnight yet. And then what does he really want to do? Make resolutions. Okay, so let's go ahead. Can we? There we go. Make a resolution. What should his resolution be? Complete a milestone from a chosen aspiration. Get promoted. Raise a skill. Write a book. I wonder why he can't do these other things. Oh, already in a relationship. Not on social media. That's well, yeah. That doesn't exist yet. Let's go ahead and say get promoted, because he is working his way up to administrator. I very much see them being like she's the big time judge with the legal career, and he is the like university administrator, and together they're like changing the world during this tumultuous 1960s time. So we'll go ahead and have him have that as his resolution. And does she care about resolutions? She doesn't really care. All right, so we'll go ahead. Let's have them do the spirit together a little bit more. Here we go. We can woohoo in the shower. That'd be fun. And that way we can get that crossed off. We don't need to have them like have the best New Year's ever, but at least make it so that they enjoy the holiday. Come on, why aren't you guys like doing anything? Is it because she's watching TV? Probably. Let's have her practice her singing. That way we can kind of get that up. Okay, looks like we might be checking that off. I'm going to have them go through the New Year's Eve stuff, and then we'll travel. All right, we haven't quite got it all checked off, but I think that's probably good enough. Let's go ahead and have them take a vacation. So let's see. There's Betty. Oh, no, come on. And we will have them go find a little cabin in the woods. She has a tent in her inventory. But I actually think I'll just have them actually stay in a house. Just because it's wintertime, it's cold. Like, you wouldn't really want to stay in a tent when it's really cold outside if you could help it. So let's head on over to Granite Falls. And let's do the nicer one. Yeah, we'll do this one. And we'll just do it for one day. Hopefully we'll be able to just find those 4 plants that she still needs to identify, as well as befriend the hermit. She did find the hermit's house when I had her come out here, in between parts. But she couldn't actually talk to the hermit. She just was able to find the house. So let's have them, let's see, what all is going on in this little house? I don't know that I've ever stayed in this one. Oh, this is cute. So it's just, very rustic. Let's have them come over here and do a little bit of a woohoo. Just might as well, start your vacation off right. Kind of fun there. Oh, wait, whoa. You guys. Is she actually pregnant already? How did that happen? Oh my gosh, second trimester in 2 days. She's pregnant. She's already pregnant! Ah! Okay, so we are gonna have a baby. Great. Wow, we can't live in the tiny house anymore. Okay, we'll come back to that. That was unexpected. That's awesome. And you may be wondering, I think I mentioned this in a previous part, but you may be wondering that it says second trimester in 2 days. When we changed up the timing because of university, it also changes how long Sims are pregnant for. So they're pregnant for 6 days now instead of just 3. So she's like just barely pregnant if she's second trimester in 2 days. Though she looks really pregnant. I wonder if it's twins. That would be kind of fun. Okay then. Well, I guess that's happening now. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, we need to go like identify plants. Let's see. Oh, here's the little ranger man. Are we gonna say hi to you? Here, friendly introduction. Sure, why not? She's in a great mood, so we might as well have her like go out and do her scouting about if we need to. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's pregnant. That's just like really exciting. Okay. It'll be the next heir of our series, y'all. It's really exciting. Okay, so as far as finding other plants that need to be identified, I don't know if they're gonna be here or if they're gonna be where the hermit is. So maybe we should just like go to the hermit to start with. Here, is the hermit over here? Hopefully, yes, there's the hermit. Okay, cool. So let's get on in here. Maybe we could actually meet the hermit. Yes, we can. I can click on it this time. Funny introduction, rude introduction. Is there a friendly introduction? There we go. Friendly introduction. Come on over here, Betty. Let's come be friends with, what did it say her name was? Teresa? Yeah, come be friends with Teresa. It just says befriend, right? We don't have to, uh-oh, she's uncomfortable. Oh, morning sickness, that sucks. It says, where was it? We have to, oh, we already have befriended her, apparently. That just happened. All we did was say hi. Okay. We'll share big news, sure. Maybe because it's New Year's Eve, maybe that made it easier to be her friend. So the first person we're telling we're pregnant is like this random lady here. Okay, so now that they're friends, she just needs to find the remaining 4 unidentified plants. And like I said, I don't know if they are here or if they're in like the main part of the forest. I tried to explore really well when we were here before. And, ooh, what's this? Come and collect whatever that insect is. Oh, and you can collect this one too. I realized that you need the insects to do some of the herbal remedies. So now I'm just like collecting them whenever I see them. Okay, we're out in the middle of nowhere now. Get back to civilization here. So yeah, I just am not sure where the other plants are because I thought I had done a really good job of exploring everything. But then we still obviously had 4 more that we needed to figure out. So I'm gonna have her keep exploring around and see if we can find those remaining ones and collect insects as we go. This will probably be kind of boring to watch, so I won't make you guys do that. Are these all dig spots? Talk to plant. Oh, there's a ton of plants here. We don't know what kind of plant that is. I wonder if some of these are the ones that we need. Because I didn't even notice these last time I was here. How bad is that? Let's see. Talk to plant. It looks like it needs to be evolved. But, like, I'm seeing the sparkles. But, like, I can't click on whatever it is. And you can't really evolve a lump of dirt. Okay. Anyways. Alright, so we're gonna go around, see if I can find these other unidentified plants. Maybe this is one. Nope, that's an onion plant. And then I'll come back to you guys once we hopefully have found them. Okay, so I think I figured out this is a wild plant. This right here. I think this is one of the ones that we need to identify. It looks like maybe it was some mushrooms. Like, see here, view plant. The little picture that comes up, it looks kind of like mushrooms, but it's not grown enough that we can do anything about it. So I'm going to actually, if we remove... No, I think that just, like, tears it up. I don't think it lets us, like, take it in our inventory. So I have a feeling that this is one of the ones that we need. The fact that so many of them don't look like plants makes me wonder if the seasons have something to do with it. So it just switched to Sunday. So I'm going to maybe come back tomorrow and see if we can figure this out. Is this one the same wild plant? Let's see. Maybe they're two different. No, that looks like little mushrooms too. Okay. So I have a feeling that that's one of the ones that we need, but we still have several more other than that. So I'm just going to send her back to their little house. And in the morning, hopefully when the sun's out, it won't be raining. Hopefully it'll be a little easier to find these wild plants. So they're in here having a little bit of breakfast. And her little belly is showing. Oh, it's so exciting. How much, what does it say now? Second trimester still in 2 days. Okay. And then it is now morning and the sun is starting to come out, though I think it's going to be an overcast day, so the whole game's going to just be dark. But that's okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to have her wander around some more, see if there are other plants that we have missed. Now that the seasons have changed, maybe that will affect which ones she's able to find. And I'm also having her just like randomly dig up stuff as she finds it. Because why not? You know, if we're already wandering around the world. But hopefully, let's see, what's this one? Wild plant. See, it's not, I wonder if I come and view it, if it'll start to grow or if it's just something that's completely out of season and we're still not going to be able to get it. That's kind of annoying. I guess it didn't occur to me that seasons would affect our ability to be able to complete this aspiration. But that does appear to be what the case is. What's over here? Is that just a sign? Who is this? Just some random dude standing in the middle of the forest, okay? Yeah, I have a feeling that that's the plant thing, is that they're all just not growing right now. Is this something? Yeah, see? That's a wild plant, but it doesn't say what it is. Okay. I'm gonna keep looking around. Oh my gosh, it's almost Betty's birthday. That's just crazy. Okay. We're gonna keep touring. Okay, I'm gonna actually just go ahead and extend their vacation to another day because I want to figure this thing out. I would love for her to have this aspiration completed before the baby comes, because then that means that she would be able to like have a new aspiration for, oh, and it's almost Leroy's birthday. They must have their birthdays right around the same time. So is she sparkly though? I don't want her to like not get a birthday party. Okay, so she's still not sparkly. We're all right. Come on, just like do something here. I'm afraid if I walk away from it, I won't remember where it was. So I'm staying here. Okay, so at 5 a.m., this thing all of a sudden has poison fire leaves to harvest. So we're just going to harvest all of those. I hate for her to like try to identify this thing while she's pregnant, but I mean, that's what we got to do, right? So let's see. In her inventory, is that this one? Sage, no. Where is the one that she just picked up? This one? Poison fire leaf. I don't want her to eat it though. Maybe that's not one of the ones she needs to identify still? Okay, so it is 5 a.m. again, and she has got the ability to harvest false morel mushrooms. All right, so are these real ones here? Harvest unidentified mushroom. Excellent. So I think that might be 2 more of our plants that we need. This one I think she already knows. Yeah, that one's parsley. So hopefully we're getting really close here. Let me have her wake up. I did have to extend the vacation another day. So this has turned into like quite the long vacation that they're having here. It's been like 3 days now. And I think she's even in her next trimester of pregnancy. Let's see. She is, yeah, she's in her 2nd trimester. So we like gotta get home. And unfortunately, she's also got to quit her job. So let's see. Unidentified mushroom. Let's attempt to identify. And then do we have the other ones in here too? Do we need to do anything with them? It is, oh, it's Valentine's Day. All right, so has no idea, but building her skill will help her identify. Okay, so we can't identify it yet. See, this still says that she's got to identify 4 more plants. I'm so confused. All right, we're packing up. We're going home. This is ridiculous. So here, put this in your inventory. Go back to your little house. Find your husband, and let's get out of here. Aw, they're so sweet together. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so they're both gonna go to work. However, we are going to have to have this be Betty's last day at work because she's pregnant enough that the judge's robes are not going to be able to hide that bump any longer. So, let me get this turned back on so that we can actually see what we're doing here. But I am going to have them both go to work, and we're going to have Betty quit her job. See, her robes like kind of sort of cover the bump, but not really. So it's time, unfortunately, which she like hates that she can't keep working. Oh yeah, and today's her birthday. Is it both of their birthdays? Do we need to do a joint birthday party? Let me see. He is not sparkly, but she is. Okay, so today's her birthday, tomorrow is his. So we'll have her birthday today, and then we'll do his tomorrow. Yeah, she's back now, and that bump is totally showing in her robe. So I'm going to have her... Oh, she hates doing this. Hopefully she'll be able to, like, go back to work after she's done having kids. You know what I mean? Let's see. Convince boss to give a bonus. So let's actually try to get a bonus first and, like, see if that works. I don't know what her persuasion skills are like. Mark, I don't know who you are, but we don't want art. She summoned all of her courage. It just wasn't enough, though. Unimpressed and unswayed. So I guess that's that then. Let's go ahead and quit job. This has been like really nice money too. His salary is so much less than hers. It's going to be really hard for them to live without her bringing in so much money. You should Betty should quit her job as Chief of Justice. Yes. Oh, that sucks. All right. And actually, they can't even really do her birthday here because they don't have an oven, so they can't like throw a party. So I think that they'll actually go over to the farm. Maybe we'll call a meeting of the farm hands, and that way they can go over there and we'll have like a birthday celebration over at the family farm. That I think will be a good idea. Let's see, he should be getting home any minute now, I think. I want to say 4 o'clock's when he's done. Yeah, all right, so yeah, $400 versus $4,000 is like such a huge decrease in pay. But let's go ahead and have them, she is a member of the farm hands, I believe. And let's go ahead and we will start a gathering, and we will do it at the family farm. All right, and she really needs to go to the bathroom, so let's have her come on in, knock on the door. And we also need to bring Leroy here because he's not a member of the farm hands, but he needs to be. And it's interesting because this was the Johnson family farm hands, and now it's just the farm hands. So I'm wondering if the 60s, oh yeah, definitely, look at that. The house looks very different. The 60s have hit this house. There's like lava lamps. We've got, oh look, they've got yoga mats in here. Wow, yeah, this definitely is starting to look a bit different. So I'm wondering if perhaps, woo, look at how different the dining room looks. If maybe the family farm is starting to be used for things other than just farming. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, look at this. This is one of the kids. This is Michael. He looks like a total hippie. Wow. So yeah, and we're watching TV. Oh my goodness. Why is she still in her work clothes? She needs to change her clothes. But let's actually come in here. Hopefully we won't get in trouble for doing this. Let's cook a cake. Let's just make like a chocolate cake. There we go. Come in here, make a chocolate cake. And it looks like Uncle Paul's hair's getting long and Aunt Irene's hair's getting long. Like, we got some hippie things going on here, I think. Definitely a sign that these times are changing, you know? I wonder if it'll affect the farming at all, you know? Like, a lot of farmers started, well, not a lot, but some, in like the yeah, this is inappropriate. Please stop. No, we're going to keep doing it. Please don't yell at us, Aunt Irene. We love you. Praise the farmhands leader. No, keep cooking it, please. If we can't cook it, then maybe you will cook it. Resume chocolate cake. I know, isn't Paul Johnson the best? Anyway, a lot of people who are like into the hippie lifestyle were very natural, you know, and they the organic farming movement really started in the mid-60s. So I wonder if that's the direction that the farm is headed in, you know. All right, well, if you're not going to continue this cake, why don't you come do this cake? We'll both get in trouble for being inappropriate, maybe. We'll see. Let us continue the cake, please? Pretty please. I just wanted to have a birthday cake. See, no, this is inappropriate. Please stop. Oh my gosh. Let me actually swap, and I'll have Irene do it. I'll just swap which person I'm in control of. Save and go to Manage Worlds. We'll have Irene finish this cake so that Betty does not miss having her birthday cake. That was the thing that always used to happen to her dad, is that her dad would always age up without a birthday party. I don't know if y'all remember that or not. But we don't want that to happen to Betty. Okay, so we've got to go to... Nope, not Magnolia Promenade. I keep doing that. Windenburg, that's where we want to go. So we'll come here and we'll control as Aunt Irene. And hopefully we can, like, make the cake and put the candles on it, and then we'll swap back over to Betty and have her blow them out. So I've got it switched back. We've got the birthday cake ready to go. It is now Betty's birthday. And actually, before she blows the candles out, can we please just change her outfit? Oh my goodness. Cass? No? How do I... There's a way to make her change her outfit. Dresser? Yeah, there we go. Dresser. Let's just put her back in her everyday clothes. That's totally fine. But everybody should come over here so she can blow out her candles. Where is blow out the candles? This is your cake, Sweet Pea. Blow out candles. Betty's not able to do this while pregnant. Oh, she can't have her birthday while she's pregnant? That's a bummer. All right. Well, Leroy, here, you come and blow them out because it's also your birthday too. So we'll just go ahead and we'll pretend like it's Leroy's birthday first, and then we will go ahead and celebrate that. Oh my gosh, they're like standing on top of each other. And he's like in the worst mood ever. He's so tired. Yay! Happy birthday, Leroy! That's awesome. So I bet she's going to age up like the second she gives birth. And there he goes. Leroy aged up, adulthood, fulfilling dreams, planning for retirement, and midlife crises await. The perfect time to start wrapping up those lifelong goals. That's awesome. Okay, and then he actually, let's have him asked to join the farmhands too, because he wants to be a part of it. Let's see, more choices. Clubs. Apply to club. Apply to the farmhands. And then let's see, who are all these other people that are in the farmhands now? We've got, looks like somebody who's really awesome at the guitar. This is, what is his name? Trace Nash, and he is a celebrity. So we've got like a rock and roll, look at him going with all that fire going. And then who else is here? We've got, is this one of them? Lavender Heart. So she is a member. And then there was another guy. Where is he? Is this, no, this is Robert Jr. We already knew who he was. Okay, so now we're in the farmhands. The other guy is this guy, Storm McNeil. And actually, these three Sims I got off of the gallery. So both Storm and Lavender came out of this hippies group. I actually just took... which one was it? This was Storm, and I didn't want all of the hippies to be white, so I changed his race. And these were, so I took these two Sims, there's Lavender, and that one is the one that became Storm, and they are by Commentary 1771, and then Trace is actually Jimi Hendrix. I didn't want to call him Jimi Hendrix in the game, but that's basically who he is. So think like a whole bunch of hippies, and there's one of them is like super famous. And so this Jimi Hendrix, who like is really awesome, is by Carla Barbara. So those are available on the gallery if you're interested. But yeah, that's who all of our people who are in the farmhands. And then Robert Jr. is one of the cousins, and he's been in the farmhands when it was still the Johnson family farmhands. But yeah, look at them all in here like playing music together. They're painting. Like, we got a total hippie thing going on here. They don't necessarily all sound that great, but that's okay. Oh, and he's passed out. He had his birthday party and he just like is done. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully they'll get better over time, because he sounds great and they sound awful. And that art is questionable. Anyway, we still have plenty of things going on the farm over here. I imagine at some point they're probably going to start reducing what they're farming so that they can really be careful about maybe doing some organic farming. But the bees look like they're going. This whole thing's just kind of taking care of itself, I think. We actually, I bet, can we sell things? I don't know if we can or not. We can harvest things. We can supercell it. We just don't have the gardening skill for it, but we could if we had that skill. So that might be something that, you know, Betty's really interested in herbalism and whatnot. Perhaps farming is something she'll pick up now that she can't work because of being a mom. So, and we also still need to figure out what we're going to do about the fact that they're now about to have a baby in a tiny house that clearly does not have room for a bassinet. Oh, they're in here doing yoga. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay. Well, I'm going to actually end this little gathering here and send them on home. And hopefully we will get to the baby very soon. So interestingly, Betty has now aged up, even though we couldn't blow out the birthday candles. So I hope that she's not sad from, yeah, she is. Look at that forgotten birthday. That's just not cool. She couldn't blow out the candles, but she's still aged up. Poor thing. All right, so it looks like maybe she's getting some gifts in the mail. And she's starting an element collection. Oh, Olivia has sent a gift. I wonder what gift it is that Olivia has sent. You know, they really haven't been in touch. I'm sure by now that Olivia's heard that her daughter's pregnant. I wonder what this gift is, since they're just like kind of on the outs. We'll have to pay attention to that. And Susan sent a gift as well. Dick sent a gift. Everybody sent her a gift. My goodness. Does she have any of them yet? No, not yet. We'll have to see what all comes in the mail. We do have, Leroy's gone off to work. Let's have her come and finish eating this veggie burger. I think it's interesting that she chose to eat a veggie burger. Like, she's kind of experimenting with like hippie lifestyle things now, you know, like maybe she'll go vegetarian. So yeah. And, can she, what is her herbalism skill needs to be up. That's why we can't identify this yet. All right. So we'll have to wait on that a little bit longer. But I'm going to, wait until, Leroy gets home, and then hopefully those birthday gifts will have arrived. So while she is waiting for Leroy to come home and to find out what her mom's present is for her birthday, Uncle Paul actually invited Betty to... Oh, look! Leroy got promoted. That's awesome. Uncle Paul invited Betty to come to this like museum for her birthday because he said that he also had something to give to her for a birthday present. And as they're sitting here talking... here, let's talk about art a little bit since, you know, we are at a museum. Who is this random small person? Randall Bailey. Huh, I don't know who that is. Some child. So they're sitting here chit-chatting, and he says, I know that, you know, you guys are clearly going to be having a baby very soon, and that you live in a super tiny little house. So I just wanted to let you know that, like, you're always welcome to come and live on the farm with us. Like... But our older kids are going to be like leaving soon to go off to college and to live their own lives, so we're going to have some space. So we just wanted to let you guys know that you're always welcome at the farm. And so Betty's like, you know, she's got to think about that and really think through, should they like leave where they live? You know, it's close to where Leroy's job as a teacher is. Should they really go move out to the farm? So definitely something for her to be thinking about. But since Leroy just got home from work, she needs to go home and let him know about this so that they can kind of discuss it. So I'm going to go ahead and send her back home. All right, so she is going to come on in and kind of share. She's going to invite him to feel the baby because she's in her third trimester. Like, look at this here. Give birth in question mark. So we have no idea when she's going to give birth. But it does look like the mail has come in. What is he wearing? That is not one of his outfits. So let's go ahead and get the mail and see what that present from her mom was. So she's just found out what it was that her mother gave her for her birthday. and it was a lease on an apartment in San Myshuno. And she's eating a really smelly burger. Don't do that. You're pregnant. So apparently her mom has like rented an apartment for them, saying like, no grandchild of mine's gonna live in a tiny house. I have a friend who has this apartment that she's like gonna be out of the country for a while, so you guys can live there. And I think that they're kind of like talking through the implications of what that might be. But I think that ultimately, like, they need a place to go. The farm sounds like a great idea, but that's like a huge lifestyle change. And here's this apartment that's like being dropped into their lap, which, you know, her salary's gone now. So it would be really helpful to have an apartment that her mom is paid for. They really don't want to take that money because of the way that her mom has treated Leroy. So this is like maybe just a temporary thing for them, like until the baby is born and they can like figure things out either on their own or to go to the farm. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to actually like pack up our stuff. This is just like so crazy to think that can we put this in our inventory, or does she need to just buy another one? We might just have to buy another one. Yeah. It's just really crazy to think that like they would take her mom's money to do this, but at the same time, they don't really have a lot of choices at this point. So she definitely want to take all of her plants with her. We should probably just throw all this in the household inventory. That would make way more sense. Let's go ahead, place that in the inventory. So yeah, that's what they're gonna do, is like they're kind of in a dire straits right now and they just need a place where the baby will fit, so they're gonna take this, but they really don't like it. Apparently there's like no strings attached, you know, like mom hasn't said that they have to do anything to have it, but it still just doesn't sit right with them. Here, grab your poster. It just really doesn't feel right to them to do this, but they're kind of like out of options at this point, just knowing how like challenging everything is with the baby. So is that most of their personal stuff? I think it is. Oh, it's so crazy that they're gonna leave their tiny little house. Here, let's at least clean this burger up so that it's not like sitting there for the next people who are gonna move in. We'll go ahead and oh, and the Murphy bed, like they've done all these upgrades to like all the plumbing and the fridge and the Murphy bed. Like they've been working hard here, and it was their first little house together. But like here, look, she's like having to go to the bathroom again. Like this baby is going to come at any time, and they're out of options. So unfortunately they're gonna move. They haven't even seen this apartment. Like it's a friend of her mom, so she's assuming it's probably bigger than what they need. But like, does it like even look like them at all? Who knows? So I'm gonna go ahead and have them move, you guys. This is just crazy. So we're gonna save and go to Manage Worlds, and it's one of the Zen View, which is like an artistic district. So she's hopeful that this is like not somebody who like is stuck in like a penthouse or something. Like she just doesn't even know what to expect. But they've just got to have somewhere to go, because this baby is coming and they don't know what to do. So let's go ahead and we're going to move out household. So we're gonna go ahead and have them move to San Myshuno. Like they didn't really want to go back to the city. Like they kind of liked the idea of being out of the city, but this is the apartment. So let's go ahead and have them move in. They're going to sell their furniture and they're going to get this furnished. And the furniture, like the whole moving process is like not cheap. So let's go ahead, like this looks super colorful. Let's go ahead and just, see what it is that we're dealing with here. Oh my gosh. It is like a crazy bohemian apartment in here. Look at this. It's like got an insane view. There's like this crazy like fish tank thing. They have like a whole little bubbler set up. Oh my gosh, who lived here? Like this homage to all these old film stars. Well, they got some guitars. I guess he can learn how to play the guitar. Cute little kitchen. At least that's not like totally weird. Wow, this is just crazy. It looks like she's cooking some dinner or something. Let's have her keep exploring. Let's go upstairs. Here, I'll let her keep cooking dinner. We'll have him quit playing the guitar. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm probably making you seasick. I'm sorry. Let's have him go upstairs. Let me do this just to make life slightly easier. I always have such a hard time navigating these stupid things. Oh, she just reached cooking is still 10. That's awesome. Here, okay, so he is going up the stairs. Excellent. Okay, so we can kind of see what is going on up there. Why am I not? I want to go up. There we go. Okay. So, wow. Look at this. Like, okay, so here's the stairs where they come upstairs. And, like, there's, like, a yoga studio up here. Like, what kind of people lived here? This is just kind of crazy. And then this bedroom is, like, oh my gosh, so much color. So, clearly it was, like, a woman because there's, like, makeup all over the place. And there's, like, this little desk. This just, like, doesn't look like their style at all. They're, like, so much simpler than all of this, you know? And then, like, a teeny tiny little bathroom over here. Wow. Well, we need to get a bassinet, so I guess that's probably the first thing they need to do. Maybe they should put it here in the yoga studio. Oh, look, there's a place for her plants. Well, that's pretty convenient. Let's actually go ahead. Let's hop into the household inventory and go ahead and plant her plants. So at least it feels a little bit more like home. Let's see, we don't need that. We've got so much junk in our inventory. Okay, let's get all of your plants in here. Okay, so I've got their little TV set up down here so they can at least still watch TV like they like to do. And then upstairs, I've got the typewriter is set up right here. And then we also, oh, what else did I do? Oh, the plants, that's right. The plants are all set up out here, and I went ahead and, like, set up their grill that they brought with them. Oh, and the bassinet. That was, like, the whole reason I wanted to build them in the first place. All right, let's go ahead and get a bassinet so that we can make sure that we are prepared for the baby. So we've got the little bassinet, and we'll just put it, I guess, right here. Yeah, that seems like a good spot for it. So she is ready for that. But yeah, so crazy way to end this. She definitely was not expecting her mom to give her an apartment. Like, that's just crazy. And this apartment's kind of crazy. So in case you just are curious, actually I have this up on the gallery. As a boho apartment, it's 2 separate rooms that are uploaded since you can't upload an apartment build. So if you're interested, it is on the gallery under CuteCoffeeGal. But yeah, so that is kind of how we're gonna end this part. Oh, she's like so out of it that she's like not even sleeping in her own apartment. She is all the way out here in the hallway, which is just crazy. But in the next part, we're definitely going to be having a baby, and I think that they're probably still like giving some thought to Uncle Paul's proposal, because this is like, this'll do for the moment and it'll help them like get through having the baby, but they don't want to raise a kid in the city, and they definitely don't, like, this house is just too much. So yeah, that's where we're going to end it. But thanks so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this part. Definitely a lot of things have happened. But that's, you know, it's a very tumultuous time in the 60s. So that's kind of where we're at. If you wouldn't mind, please give this video a big thumbs up and make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Don't forget about that giveaway I've got going on. It'll be going through my birthday, which is June 7th. And I will see you guys in the next part, which will probably have eco lifestyle in it. So be sure to check that out, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks so much, y'all. Bye!